Banyata halor kijing bat kiwei di kimat kibiadai bat kabha kamiat jong kipara nong tre hakatnat Meghalaya Energy Corporation Limited ki engineer jong kani katnat ki bahapo kasenjok jong ka Association of Power Engineers ka MEECL Meghalaya haka katsan tarik menta unai tung arajar arpoar kalapenlong yakador barba jong ka ha ususo tham auditorium Shillong. Hakane ke jialang le keren ru halor kimat ke bedai ba kejing penjana ya kejing sakri jongki syaki pai ba. Habakran hakino pathai kubor hadian balawai ke jialang kino yalam jong kesenjuk Association of Power Engineers MEECL keliyathu bahakane ke jialang le keren halor ki babun kimat ke bedai ba ka khya ka shen jong kino trai jong kani katanat khamtam ha ke bedai ba katulom bat ki wedi ki jinsiu ba ki de banyo bat nalor kani le keren ru halor ki wedi kimat ke bedai ban bat ka bha kamiat jongki Hendrai klem daklet ru ya kejing jengki pai ba ha kan nekasi le keren ru halor ki babun ki phang ke biadai ba kejing penjanai kejing syakri yo pai ba kejala uba arjud khar ubalam khamat ekani kesenjuk jongki nong trai ki batrai ha MEECL ulong bawat la ha kan nekasnem ke jala Meghalaya kalayo aslap ha bat kalabyang ha kejing shisha ban pin mi boarding hendrai kalong da khongpong namar ki pai ba kidang hap ban mat de kejing pin lip ding bon kenta ha ka sisi kumta halor kani kejing ko kesenjuk kala taipom bakadai kejing ko jong kabor badai kmi bat penya kumta halor kani kesenjuk kala dawa badai ban pha tokit benya bha ban lap ya kadaw tanrai namar wat la kajala kala dep sedang ke project penmi boarding bathamai hendrai ki ko trekam ki kor ki bor bala dep pendai thamai ru kim trekam satya bat lahap ban penlun bon klur tengka kapisa
at the same time as a responsible association we have moved a step ahead, and that is henceforth to make the policy makers, our management accountable. We can no more be a silent spectators and a party to this. Recently, in the meetings of the government, some top officials mentioned that in Meghalaya we are facing rain, we are receiving rain every day, but the unfortunate part is the generation is less and we have to encounter load shedding during this period of monsoon. It has really hit us and we really feel bad for that. As a president of this association, I take this blame for not making our management accountable. We have a generation capacity, hydro generation capacity of more than 350 megawatt. But for whatever reason, especially during the rainy season, we could not optimize our generation. And recently, we have seen in our power stations functioning at 30, 40, 50% level. We do expect that during the monsoon period, we maximize our generation. And through this medium, as an association, we demand that a thorough inquiry be constituted. Maximum. Why a new power stations? There is a failure. Why the generating sets of the power stations which are newly installed are non-functional? When you spend crores and crores of rupees for such installation of machines. Is our own people involved? We want a thorough inquiry. As members of these associations, each one of us sustain our family as long as this organization live and sustain. The moment this organization collapses, our family also will be dragged to the street. Before such thing happens, we want to take an extreme step. If any of our members, if any top officials of MECL are found to be indulging in accumulating wealth individually at the cost of this organization, we demand that strict action be taken. Will not be taken. You have seen that crores and crores, thousands of crores of loans are being taken in the name of strengthening, of distribution, of generation, of transmission. Yes, we do need to improve, but not loans which are not required. Unnecessary loans. One day, we will take you to the field to show you whether such infrastructure are really required or not. It's high time that as a responsible citizens of this state, we have to start from ourselves to clean up the mess.
Kene kesenjuk kelapan paru kejing persya halor kejing shimram kha jongka corporation. Ha kebedai pat bat kejing temu ke sorkar ban ai kontrak sabar ya ke billing system. Kene kesenjuk kala persya da ke badawa baladai ban thau dala ke jong ke IT wing ke ban trekam light lot kenang bagi samla ke jela ke bela pendap ya kejing puli jongki ha kene kaliang kin yokam. Ha kebedai ba kejing duna kinung trei ha ke subdivision uba arju dukhar ulong ba kakta ya ke hok jong ke khindak ngut kinung trei ki ba trei ha ke subdivision namar ka kam kala kham khya ya ki namar ha ke jaka ban trei de ke san phausan ngut la hab ban trei tang da ki khat san ngut la ne don ki ba don ha do lai phau ngut.
About the billing system, I'm not going to comment on that, but I'm telling you, we have a competent IT engineers. We have our inbuilt billing system, which is called ELBIS and other billing system. Instead of empowering them more, supporting them financially to be able to have our own billing system completely for almost 6 lakhs consumers, rather, you want to hand over and outsource it. So, here also, we demand that it's high time MECL should have a full-fledged IT wing. We function independently, A to Z, on the functioning of MECL. And also, we don't want to derail the process, what is going on now, because at the top, they will get the opportunity to say that because of this derailment, we cannot improve. So, our demand today is that resolution which we have passed is to immediately have an independent IT wing of MECL and also to handhold our engineers so that by 1st of April 2025, we have our own billing system. You will see our lower category employees be it a lineman, a Jugali, an ES, a junior engineer, as an assistant engineer, an assistant executive engineer, and executive engineers in the field. They are working under constrained conditions with limited manpower. The management has violated all the norms of the Factories Act, of the Worker Acts. They have violated the UN chapter on the working hours of a person, of an employee. This is very serious. Why accident happens? It is very unfortunate. We had to work under constrained conditions. So it's high time we make our management and higher authority accountable. This association won't shy away to file an FIR if there is any shortage of manpower in the future.
Hakabe daipat bat kajing thmu ka sarkar ban bo ik electric charging station yakaba ka sarkar kala thmu ban bo halum jing shahi halor kaniru kanek senjuk kalapan pau ya kajing persha.
And also, one important thing I would like to bring here is this, that we came to know, yes, this is a Government of India policy, wherein they will have this electric charging station. So, in the state of Meghalaya, there are areas where it is to be executed by Power Grid, which is a central PSUs. So, MECL, in coordination with Power Grid and the government, they have identified some land to be provided to Power Grid for making this electric charging stations. At the same time, the government of Meghalaya also wants to have its own electric charging station. So recently, as association, we came to know that there was an inspection carried out by an IS officer of the government of Meghalaya at Lomjing Shai, wherein they have identified the land. I think all of you are very much aware of the land which is just in front of the entry of MECL office. You have seen the beauty, the greenery of MECL office. Now they have identified that land for a setting up of a charging of electric charging station. As association, we oppose to this. We are not opposed to setting up of a electric charging station, but we request the government to find some other locations for setting up this electric charging station, not at Lomjing Shai campus.